When everyone thinks fat loss, everyone thinks chicken and rice. But I'm not talking about chicken and rice. I'm talking about chicken and rice because, you know, I'm Asian. But despite my people thinking that this is good for fat loss, if you don't know calories, you don't know that it's in the oils, the sauces, the portion sizes, and the fatty cuts of meat. That's pretty much why they can't lose weight. So I went to 4 different Asian countries to try their version of chicken and rice, and I rated it based off of taste and how fat loss friendly they really were. Well, now that I'm back home after 8 months of not editing this video because I was too lazy, I'm gonna be using the best parts from all 4 countries to make the ultimate chicken and rice that's really for fat loss. First up, we were at Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia's version is the classic Hainanese chicken rice. We're currently going to the street markets. I think that's where we can find Hainanese chicken. I don't actually know. Hi. And everyone else is here too. And within the first hour, the plan already failed. Off to a great start for the video. It is now like pouring down rain, and we didn't even get to go to the street market because apparently it's closed now. So I guess we just gotta go find Hainanese chicken somewhere else. But getting rained on honestly might have been the best thing that happened the entire trip because we ended up somewhere even better. A spot listed in the Michelin guide. So we ended up finding a new place, and I think this is actually better. It's part of the Michelin guide, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise. We're just waiting in line now because it is actually pretty packed in there. So everything looks so good. Okay, we're gonna order a lot as per usual, and they specialize in their Hainanese chicken. It comes in 2 different styles, either the fried chicken or the steamed chicken. Let's rate both of them. We're gonna order both of them, and we're gonna rate them from 1 to 10 in terms of taste and how calorie friendly they are. Only one problem though, this steamed chicken, the whole reason why we came was sold out. What did you say?
I don't like this place.
Why?
They should have told me that they ran out of like the steamed chicken.
Alright, so we ordered the fried chicken because they ran out of the steamed chickens. First impressions, I think this Hainanese chicken version has fragrant rice. It's got the soup on the side, and then it's got the chicken with like the sauce here. Let's start with the chicken. Let's start with the chicken. It doesn't look fried, I don't know.
Yeah, I like it.
Cheers.
Cheese.
Yum.
It's yum.
Yum. It's really not like fried chicken. This
It
one,
doesn't taste fried, but it is a little bit chewy.
it tastes like a chicken breast.
Yeah, it tastes like chicken breast. Alright, let's try the
Let's
rice.
try the rice. Rice is nice. It's okay. I think I need some sauce.
A little bit dry. I think they cooked the rice in the chicken, so it's pretty good. In terms of the soup,
It's okay, dude.
that's okay. It's okay. Alright, okay, you have to do the full thing with the sauce. Tastes like chicken rice.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10? Is that what you said?
I can't believe that this is like the Michelin, honestly.
Okay. That's a little bit harsh, but
No.
it's too late to take it back. 4 out of 10.
I thought you say that.
In terms of calorie friendliness, I would think it's actually
Pretty
okay.
calorie friendly, yeah.
Because they said it was fried, it loses a point, I reckon. But I would say 7 out of 10. I think the thing I like about it the most, the rice is pretty clean. I don't think they've cooked it in like fat or anything like that. It literally just feels like it's chicken broth plus the rice. And the soup as well is also pretty clean as well. Nothing special. The thing I don't like is that the chicken is technically fried. So they've probably fried it and then they've poached it. It's pretty chewy. Despite it being like chicken breast, I don't know what they've used maybe, but it's pretty chewy.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed.
Very disappointing.
Very disappointed. Given that I just try everything together, it's not that flavorful.
Yeah.
And it's very dry. My chicken rice was a lot better than this one, so I can't rate
Minso made a
this.
better
Yeah.
chicken. Singapore, what do you have? Can you contend with this? So we'll see you in Singapore. So Malaysia leaves me with one thing worth stealing and a 4 out of 10 I can't take back. Let's go to Singapore.
Let's go to Singapore. Ow.
Let's go to Singapore.
Yay.
But now it gets personal because across the border, Singapore reckons this dish belongs to them. Oh my god. Same chicken, same rice, old rivalry. Let's see who deserves it. Real quick, I know what you're thinking. Everyone tells you to track calories this and track calories that, but no one actually tells you how to do it. So here is how to use MyFitnessPal, which you can also try for free. So if you're at level 1, chances are you don't know what the calories and macros of food are. So we're gonna be using MyFitnessPal, which lets you actually use a voice log. A beef burger with lettuce, cheese, and a bun. There you go. And now it gives you the calories and macros of that specific meal. So once you start getting used to logging more foods, you'll start to know how many calories roughly are in what food you're eating. And then so now you want to be a little bit more accurate by adjusting the meals. By this point, you should be able to know most calories and macros of food roughly. So now it's time to set a calorie and protein goal. The goal is to try and be even more accurate. And so if you want to be 100% accurate, you can use MyFitnessPal's extensive database, which has a bunch of stuff. On top of that, you can use this function here to scan the barcode of the food, and it comes up with the exact food that you scanned. The goal now is to be as accurate as possible and making sure that you're trying to hit your carbs, fat, and protein goal. Look, it can be hard and tedious at the very beginning, but trust me, if you do want to build muscle or optimize your fat loss, then optimizing your nutrition through tracking calories is definitely something you should be doing. This may be sponsored, but I have been using MyFitnessPal for over 10 years now, and the thing that I regret the most is not tracking my food sooner. So start today. You can try it for 7 days for free by scanning this QR code right here or following the link in the description. Back to the video.
Closer. Closer. Yeah, a little bit forward. Yes.
Singapore and Malaysia have argued over this dish for decades based off of ChatGPT. So, of course, me being the self-proclaimed food enthusiast, we're settling it the only way that matters. A scoreboard judged by me. No Michelin guy this time, we're at a hawker center, $8, plastic plates, and a guy who serves chicken like he's got a personal problem with you.
Order. Take away.
Card please. Damn, that guy was fucking aggressive as shit. What the f?
I think that's just what they are.
I feel like I've just been assaulted. Well, that's part of the experience of chicken and rice, right? Upon first glance, compared to the Malaysian one, obviously this one here is steamed, but it seems like the rice is just plain rice. Whereas like the Malaysian one had a chicken broth butter rice. The broth is still there. Veggies, did they give us veggies? I can't remember. I think it was cucumber. But the one other thing that I've noticed is that Singapore gives you like 2 separate sauces, which is ginger.
Chili sauce.
Yeah, some sort of chili sauce, which is on the side here. Let's try the broth first.
I really
broth.
It's very clear.
It's very clear. Actually, there's like 0 oil in this broth, except for this little ball of oil butter right here.
Maybe because we are in hawker center, it tastes more like MSG.
It does
Yeah.
a little bit. But I like that. Honestly, I can't really tell the big difference between the broth that we had in Malaysia. I think as long as it's like a nice, clear broth, it helps moisten the rice in the flavor so it's not as dry.
It feels like water.
It's actually
but
pretty salty.
tastes like an instant ramen broth.
Let's try the veggies.
Yeah.
It is pretty oily,
I like it. It's very tasty.
but that's delicious.
I like this sauce so much.
Yeah. Star of the dish. This is what we're actually here to kind of figure out, right?
Yeah.
Let's try the rice first.
Yeah.
Is it just plain rice with some soy sauce?
I think so. Yeah, it's a soy sauce rice.
Yeah. Nothing special. Chicken. Cheers.
Wow.
I would like to say it's more tender than the other one. Actually, the other 2 components of the dish are the sauces.
Yeah.
This is more of like a chili sauce.
It's
just
very
chili.
spicy for me.
That's pretty spicy.
But I think if you like spiciness, you like it.
Taste out of 10. I actually kind of enjoy it. What do you think?
8.
8? I will rate this one a 7 out of taste. In terms of calorie friendliness though, I think it's pretty calorie friendly. And the chicken is just very tender, lean pieces of chicken. It doesn't feel oily and there's no skin to give you the extra fat. So I would say an 8 out of 10 in terms of calorie friendliness.
It was cheaper than the other place.
Yeah.
Almost half price. I'm just happy with the chicken rice. And also, of course, calorie friendly too.
Yeah.
So I give 8.
I would take the steamed chicken. I reckon we can make it very tender and we don't have to include the skin.
Yep.
The goal obviously is to make the best Hainanese chicken that is calorie friendly, right? I reckon we can make this rice better
Yep.
while keeping calorie friendly. Let's see what Thailand has. Singapore showed me exactly what the final chicken should be. 2 countries down and 2 things stolen. Next up, we're heading to Thailand where chicken and rice goes by a different name and there's a dirty little secret hiding in that rice. We're in Thailand. So I've just driven my Ferrari from Singapore to Thailand and we're here now to try their version of Hainanese chicken. So let's take my Ferrari to the next shop because it's my Ferrari. So Thailand's version of chicken and rice is called khao man gai. Apparently it's very popular among the Koreans who come to Thailand for
I think so.
chicken rice. Is that
Yeah.
what it is? Why is it so popular?
I don't know. Maybe it's good.
So let's see how Thailand's chicken rice is compared to the others. Thailand calls it khao man gai. Someone tell me if I've pronounced it correctly. And man literally means fat. It's literally called chicken fat rice. That is the entire dish. Rice cooked in rendered chicken fat. It tastes absolutely amazing, but when it comes to fat loss, it is absolutely a trap. So this is what we came for, the chicken rice. Already this place, they gave us soups as soon as we sat down, and this place is a little bit different. They gave us this sauce here, which I'm not really too sure what it is.
Looking interesting
So
though.
let's try the soup a little bit first. Oh, should we wait?
No, I want to try it.
Okay. The chicken soup. It's almost peppery,
Yeah, it's very peppery.
and it's got a very deep
It's like-
chicken flavor to this one.
Bak pate,
Yeah.
but a little like chicken flavor,
Chicken bak kut teh.
but it's more clear.
This is probably the
best.
best soup
Yeah.
we've had so far.
I think so.
Compared to the other shops. Yum. So this is their chicken rice. Upon first glance, this one has like the blood jelly, which the other places didn't have. This chicken seems like it's more of like a fattier cut of chicken. They've got the skin on there, and this has the side of cucumbers compared to the other one, which had a side of soy sauce, vegetables, or whatever. Otherwise, it's pretty similar to the other chicken rices. The only other difference is, I think similar to Singapore, they also offer like sweet soy sauce
Oh, and sweet chili sauce as well. I think I would like this.
Let's try the rice first.
It's a little bit seasoned, not overly like
That
seasoned. It's
seasoned
good.
rice, that is very yum. But I still think it's got like a little bit of butter in there. It tastes like a little bit of butter. Chicken?
Chicken?
Let's see
The
how
chicken itself?
tender it is, yeah.
Chicken doesn't have any seasoning.
It's actually pretty plain.
I think it'll be nice with the sauce. We put some sauce in it. Let's try.
Yeah.
The sauce is very. It has ginger,
Yeah, I like that kind of vinegary, tangy
sourness.
sourness to it. And then chase it with some broth. I think this is the best chicken and rice so far in terms of how it tastes. Like the overall combination of flavors is the best. Taste-wise, 8.5 out of 10 in terms of taste.
7.5.
Okay.
It's good with like the sauce, but it's not the best bite.
7.5. And in terms of calorie friendliness, what do you think?
7.
I think 7. I think the main things is the rice obviously has a little bit of butter in it. Chicken isn't the leanest. I would say it could definitely be more tender, but the broth I would say is,
Broth is good.
it's pretty clear. The one takeaway I would say is probably the broth.
Yeah.
I really like how clean
Yeah.
and
Flavorful.
flavorful that broth is. I think it's a pretty solid dish. There's nothing really that weak about it, but there's nothing really that amazing about
Yeah,
it.
not standing out.
It does it similar to Malaysia where the rice is flavored, the chicken is chicken, and the broth is the broth, right? But like nothing amazing. We have one more stop after this, Vietnam, to try their version of chicken rice. Let's see how theirs is before we make our ultimate version of chicken and rice. So let's go to Vietnam. Finally, last stop, we're heading to Vietnam. I genuinely don't know what their version looks like, but before that, I need to explain what's happened to my face. You might think I look a little bit weird right now, but Minso made me. She made me get lip rejuvenation, and that's why we look a little bit up right now. Well, at the moment, I look like a clown. Anyways, we're in Vietnam, and we're gonna try their version of chicken and rice, which is called Khom Ga. Well, I think it actually is. I don't really want to have it here. Wrong alley, wrong alley. Anyways, for the sake of making this video easier, we're gonna do something that's similar to Hainanese chicken. Vietnam's version is Khom Ga, but there's a lot of different Khom Gas. But we're gonna try this one specifically, which is more of that steamed chicken version, and then we'll figure out how we want to make it in terms of a calorie-friendly version. I love that this local Vietnamese shop is just run by a little family, and they're all just watching the Ma Queens of Vietnam. I thought this was meant to garnish the food, but apparently it's meant to clean the cutlery. Upon first look, it looks delicious.
Yeah, it looks delicious.
Like it's a yellow chicken, nice and oily. Obviously not the most calorie friendly, but I can already tell that this is gonna taste great. We've got like the sweet chili, yum.
Itadakimasu.
Let's try the rice first. It's a yellow rice. It looks kind of like it's seasoned again, as usual.
Yeah. It's a bit dry.
I think the rice is cleaner. It's more of soaked in the broth
Yeah.
rather than like cooked in butter.
Very little fat content.
Yeah.
I love it.
What I noticed is that they didn't provide any broth on the side.
Yeah.
Like most other chicken rice. Chicken?
Chicken? Yeah. It's pretty good.
I like this chicken the best. You know why? This is like my favorite childhood chicken. It's like old chicken. I don't know what it's called, but
Yeah.
old chicken.
With yellow skin.
In Cambodia, it's called mon suet, and it's meant to be very chewy, and the skin is like very chewy. I love that.
I really like it.
I am not picking that one up from the table. That's a little bit gross. I think this is one of my favorites. Taste-wise, I would like to say it's still a 7 out of 10 for me, but it's still a high 7 out of 10.
For me, 8 out of 10.
Wow, that's pretty high.
I like it.
All right, calorie friendliness out of 10.
I think it's pretty calorie friendly.
Nah, I think it's a 6. Super oily chicken. It's got skin on, but the main thing I would say is good with this is the rice. The weakest part of the dish though, I wouldn't say anything really. I mean, the chicken, but I wouldn't fault that. Obviously, you want to use this for flavor and stuff like that. But calorie friendliness wise, I think chicken is definitely the letdown of the dish, but taste wise, it's probably one of the best ones.
4 countries later, here's what I'm stealing. Malaysia, cooking the rice in broth and not butter. Singapore, the chicken, which was steamed, skinless, and still very tender. Thailand, where they taught us that the flavor came from the broth. And then Vietnam, where they proved that rice can be clean and still delicious. But out of all 4 countries, I feel like every country failed on protein. I swear no plate had more than 30 grams of protein. So for our version, we're going to be doubling it. I'm gonna be honest, we're all pretty lazy. And I feel like if you wanna eat chicken and rice with the authentic flavor that you can taste the love and labor, honestly just save 1,000 calories and go to a restaurant and get that. So instead for this recipe, I have taken inspiration from a few creators and I'm gonna make a 1-pot chicken rice recipe in a rice cooker where it's still delicious but quick and easy. For the chicken, we're going to be using skin off chicken thigh so that way it's not dry. And the secret to making it super tender is baking powder. I'm gonna use 1 kilogram of chicken thigh. We're gonna mix it with the baking powder, rinse it off after 10 minutes, and then we're going to use a very simple marinade, 10 grams of sesame oil and 3 grams of salt. For the rice, we're going to be using 300 grams of white rice. Make sure to wash it, and then we'll be throwing in garlic paste or minced garlic, ginger paste or minced ginger, and then 20 grams of diced spring onions, 250 milliliters of chicken broth, 5 grams of Knorr chicken broth seasoning powder, and some white pepper. Thailand had an amazing broth which kind of brought everything together, but to save time, this is basically going to be our rice flavored broth. Then once everything is ready, it's super simple. We just lay the chicken on the rice and cook it on the quick setting for 35 minutes. For the sauces, we're going to be going with 2 very easy ones. The first is a low calorie one where we're going to be using Knorr liquid seasoning, which is this here. I've heard that there is also Maggi liquid seasoning, which apparently is very similar. So if you have that, then use that one instead. And then we're gonna be mixing it with sriracha. And then for another sauce, which is going to be, I would say, more flavorful, but a little bit more calories, it is a ginger and scallion sauce. It's got 10 grams of ginger paste, 10 grams of garlic paste, 10 grams of chopped spring onion, 5 grams of sesame oil, 45 grams of chicken broth, and a pinch of salt. I just took the chicken off the rice and look at how flavorful that rice looks. Like it's yellow rice, which has been soaked in like the chicken, the oils. Ooh. So per 100 grams of rice, it is 25 carbs, 0.3 fats, and 2.4 protein. And then 100 grams of chicken, it is around 0 carbs, 5.2 fats, and 24.5 grams of protein. So pretty much this plate here is quite a generous serve. It's around 800 calories, 78 carbs, 17 fat, and 81 grams of protein, which is heaps. The score we have to beat is an 8.5 from a Michelin restaurant. To see whether or not you can beat it, of course, we have to ask the boss. Hello, Sajang Nim. So we have the most beautiful Hainanese chicken rice with tender and...
Shut up and just give me the cutleries.
Okay, so in Malaysia, you said that you could make better chicken and rice than a Michelin star restaurant.
My chicken rice was a lot better than this one.
Does this beat all 4 countries? And because your husband made it, you know, it's a bit biased. So we have 2 sauces. We have a low calorie sauce and then one that's a little bit high, which is like a ginger scallion sauce. Let me try it too because I haven't tried it yet. Cheers. It's cold because it took ages to make. But that chicken is really soft.
It feels like I'm in a hawker center even though I didn't try it in a hawker center.
You reckon?
I love it.
I don't want to be biased. I think velveting the chicken made a big difference. This plate right here, because I did add like 300 grams of like the chicken and rice, it's quite a lot because it's my portion. It's just under 800 calories, but 80 grams of protein versus like less than 30 grams of protein over there. And the fact that you've basically bulk made it. So you've got bulk rice and bulk chicken, which you can weigh and have however much you want, plus the sauces on the side for that little extra flavor. In terms of your rating, out of 10, in terms of taste, and then out of 10 in terms of fat loss?
Solid 9.
For taste or fat loss?
Everything. I feel like this rice looks very dense. It looks quite small for what it is. And it just tastes up there.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be very objective. I think the rice is a little bit soggy, so I guess it really depends on how you want to play with the timing. Flavor for the rice is really good. The chicken, because we used the baking powder or soda, whatever it's called, it's more tender than the other hawker center chicken, but the flavor of the chicken isn't as great as the hawker center. And then sauce wise, like the sauces are pretty basic. I just wanted to find a sauce that you could use the ingredients that you had on hand for whatever you made here. So if you wanted to make that proper like oil sauce that they usually use for Hainanese chicken, I think that would bring everything together and make it even better. So in saying that, fat loss friendly, I would say actually pretty good. Like a 9, because obviously the rice, it depends on how much rice you want, but it's pretty low fat. And then in terms of the flavor, I would say an 8. So give or take 8.5.
I'd like to say flavor is 9. Fat loss for like 8.5.
Fat loss is 8.5?
Because for me, I want to finish this one.
But you can't because it's pretty calorie dense.
Yeah.
Even though it's low calorie, if that makes sense. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I know I've been lacking on the YouTube long form. Like this took me 8 months to make. I think I made a few videos and I was gonna keep posting every single week, but then obviously I got lazy and I got really busy with the new clothing brand and all that. Let me know what you guys want to see. If it's easy and I can do it, or maybe if this series picks up, you know, this gets lots of views and it's a good format, then, you know, that would make me want to make it more, because, you know, like views do matter. If anything, you know, do me a favor, share it with your friends, like, subscribe, and then that will probably motivate me to post more long form. But anyways, thank you guys for watching and thank you for supporting us this entire time. It has been a crazy journey. Shop my clothes because I've made short clothes for short people, and okay, bye, I'm hungry.